Do you know
cannot hear me? You cannot hear me?
When have you joined in the class in Daffodil? Which year?
Yeah, I'm Abbas. I'm a student of Daffodil International University, Department of Environmental Science and System Management. ESDM, Environmental Science and System Management.
All right. So which year you joined in Daffodil?
I have already graduated, but still I did not take my defenses. So I will do my defenses within this month, you know.
Or this month? All right.
Yeah.
So you are, so you are in Bangladesh from which year?
4 year, almost
4 years. Oh,
Yeah,
almost 4 years now. All right. All
yeah.
right. Okay. So why are you interested to join in this class? This project management class?
Sorry, sir?
Why are you interested to join this class?
I'm just stressing to join this class. It is very important for me to to improve and enhance my skills about the project management, because the project is a very disciplinary and the important course. So if you be a manager, project manager, you will be a project manager, or you will apply in any sector, because every sector or every section needs to be a project manager, because if you don't know about the project, then you cannot be a project manager. So that's why I joined the a class to enhance my skills about the project management, about the project planning, project initiation, and the whole the project, to be a PMB, and this is a certified project management. And after completing this course, I will also apply the exam, the PMB exam for the professional project management, because it is very rare in my country to do this kind of.
From my last batch, only one student appeared in the exam, and he passed last month. Passed the PMP exam last month.
Last month. So who's from Somalia?
Somalia.
Great.
So most probably he is fifth or sixth guy in Somalia who passed the PMP. So he's a lucky guy.
Yeah.
And I think it will help him to grow his career. Okay, thank you, Sulaiman. So Sadman, are you there?
Yes.
So you were interested in PMP class, and you were actually looking for the opportunity. But I actually personally decided not to take any class in November, December, October. But somehow I am pushed to take the class. So we are starting today. So why PMP, Sadman?
Yeah, so I work for mainly in software industry, and I just wanted to know how first the best practices and process for managing software projects, and what's the best way to handle it. So I've been looking into quite a lot of process and management system. So that's why basically PMP. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Sadman. So Shumayat, we cannot hear you. Are you Mo or what is your nickname? Sumayat Islam? All right, so she can hear us, but we can't hear her. Maybe there are some mechanical issues. So let's start. Today, actually, I am tired in this sense. I have just taken my lunch at 6 p.m. today. I was so busy today. So today, actually, I will just take an introductory class. It will last only for 1 hour, 1 hour or so. And today I will discuss on the overview of PMP exam and the topics we are going to cover, and what are the prerequisites requirement for PMP exam, and why PMP exam and PMP certification is so popular in the world, and the textbooks that we are going to follow in the class. The name of the textbook is PMBOK, Project Management Body of Knowledge. So that is the first standard project management documentation in the world, and it is first developed in 1983. 1983. So this is the oldest standard, which is upgraded every 4 years. And recently there will be an update is coming in the next year, and it will come most probably in the first quarter of next year, 2021. So we'll cover in this class the existing edition, that is PMBOK 6th edition. All right. So I am going to share my screen. Can you see my PowerPoint slides? Can you see me?
Yes, sir, we can see.
Yeah, okay, okay, all right.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. So thank you. I will actually ask different type of questions. You just communicate with me, otherwise I will not understand whether you are listening to me or not. And from next class, we will take the class in Zoom. Zoom is much more interactive. And another important thing in my class is try to on your video throughout the class so that we can see and interact with each other. All right. Okay, so today actually I will try to cover the overview. All right. So I will start this class, this slide presentation with a question. হাসান আপনি আছেন তো না? হাসান?
হ্যাঁ
হ্যাঁ
স্যার
আচ্ছা
অলরেডি হ্যাঁ স্যার আমি আছি অলরেডি স্যার রেকর্ডিং অন করছি আমি স্যার পিসি থেকে জয়েন করছি
আচ্ছা আমার আরো কিন্তু দুই তিনজন জয়েন করতে পারে, আপনি ইয়া করে দিন আর কি। হ্যাঁ, আপনার কাছে রিকোয়েস্ট যাবে না?
হ্যাঁ স্যার আমার কাছে রিকোয়েস্ট আসবে।
আচ্ছা তাহলে আপনি জাস্ট ইয়া করে দিন, হ্যাঁ জয়েন করাই দিন, ঠিক আছে? অলরাইট, সো লেটস স্টার্ট উইথ এ কোশ্চেন।
স্যার আমাকে
ওকে, so why developed countries are far ahead from countries like us? Why? Main reason is knowledge gap. What I want to say here, that they are actually well ahead of us in actually knowledge. They are the knowledge creators. If you see this slide, one of the major commodities of USA, the main product of USA is what? Can you tell me the main product of America? America is dominating the whole world. What is its main product? Can anyone tell?
Technology, or is this web technology?
Technology, right? All right. Nice, huh? Nice answer. So we can actually say that the main commodity, main product of America is actually knowledge. They are creating knowledge in different format. Technology is one of the format, and they are distributing that knowledge, selling that knowledge throughout the globe. So they are now the leader of the world, right? So being a developing country or underdeveloped country, what we need to do, we have to get that knowledge. We have to improve ourselves. We have to take ourselves in the next level through knowledge, learning knowledge, earning knowledge, all right, and gathering knowledge, so that we can also improve ourselves, we can also develop ourselves, right? So this PMBOK that we will study here, that we will go through next all the classes in this course. So that PMBOK, that knowledge base also created by America, right? So the organization that created that standard, the name of the organization is PMI. PMI means Project Management Institute.org. All right. And it is actually established in 1969. So it is already 51 years old, this organization. And this is the first organization, not profit organization. This organization first developed the project management standard, first started to discuss about project management as a discipline. So nowadays we know that everywhere we are doing we are doing a lot of projects in every country in throughout the world, and 1/5 of the whole world's GDP, 1/5 GDP is used in project management. All right. So if you can know how to manage projects, that will definitely give us edge among our peers. So this is the book PMBOK, Project Management Body of Knowledge, and PMI has actually not only PMP certification, they are having 8 project management certification. The first one, CAPM. CAPM is for those people, those students, those are not having any project management experience. So if you are not having any project management experience, then you can also take a certification from PMI that is known as CAPM, Certified Associate in Project Management. And PMP certification is the most popular certification in the world. And there are more than 1 million people are PMP certified in the world. This is the most sought after professional certification in the world, not only in project management, in professional certifications. All right. So if you are a PMP certified, that means you know the know-how of the project management, the tools, techniques, processes of project management. So if you are a PMP certified, this certification is globally accepted. You can sell it anywhere in the world. Everyone knows about this. All right. And PMBOK and PMP certification, both are actually #1 project management standard and project management certification in the world. So, and the third one is PgMP. PgMP means actually program management professional certification. That is actually for the senior guys who are working in project management more than 15 years. They can apply for PgMP. All right. So in this class, we actually totally focus on CAPM and PMP. All right. So for both this certification, the syllabus is the same and the book is the same. The PMBOK will be our text. So my organization, this is actually about ourselves. We work with different government organizations and different private sector organizations. Most probably, all mainstream organizations we work with, say Telecom, GP, Ruby, Banglalink, YU, Ericsson. So we work with most of the mainland organizations in Bangladesh. Okay, so all are listening now. All are listening.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, all right. So if you have any question, you can ask me anytime. So I want questions.
I have one question, if you don't mind.
Yeah, yes, please.
According to the certificate, according to the PMP certificate, is it equivalent to postgraduate or undergraduate?
PMP certification that undergraduate is okay. Let me show you here. So if you have undergraduate exam certification, then actually you have to show 7500. This many hours of project management experience if you are not having graduation degree. But if you are graduate, if you have graduation degree, then you have to show 4500 hours of project management experience. And for this one, for undergraduates, you have to have 5 years project management experience. But for graduates, the experience is for 3 years. All right. Okay.
But according to the certificate itself, it is equivalent to postgraduate or professional, or is it professional?
No, you cannot compare this professional certification with your academic certification. Okay, this is a professional certification. So you cannot actually compare this certification with your academic certification. All right. So generally, who already having graduation, they actually sought for this certification. All right. because this certification is for the professionals. Any more question?
That's all. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So here you see, I have shown that 9.9% of every dollar is wasted due to poor project management. Where we are actually trying to see what are the benefits of being a PMP. All right. So if you see the statistics, due to poor project management, 9.9% of every dollar we are using in project management is wasted. That is a huge loss. That means 10%, right? 10% money we are losing. So in the world, mostly we are as I mentioned earlier, 1/5 GDP we are using on project management. So 10% of every dollar is wasted due to poor project performance. That means if we can be good project managers and if we know how to manage projects effectively and efficiently, then we can send a lot of money, not for your country, not for a single project. It has an impact on the total global economy if you can manage project effectively and efficiently. And as I mentioned earlier, talked about earlier, that this is a globally recognized certification, and you can sell this certification. I am saying that you can sell this certification because you have the certification, but if you cannot sell, then there is no benefit of this. So you have to sell your certificate, and this certificate is globally recognized in any world. All right. And in respect of project management, every year 1.57 million job opening is there for project management related jobs. So if you know about project management, you can apply for different kind of project management related jobs. And it is for, as Sulaiman mentioned, in any sector, you can apply this certification, this knowledge. And another interesting point is, out of 20 million people who are working in project management, only 1 million people are trained people. Rest 19 million people, they are not trained people, but they are working in project. So that's why actually projects are not completed in time, on budget. And we are actually misusing the resources of the globe. And as I discussed earlier, 1/5 of our GDP is used in project management. So if 10% of every dollar we are misusing, you can easily see how much money we are wasting due to poor project performance. That's why actually PMI in 1969 started to talking about project management. All right. And the standard is developed so that following that standard, we can manage our projects more effectively and efficiently. And PMBOK is actually not written by PMI. It is actually written by a global community. Different experts, experienced project managers, they actually collectively wrote this PMBOK. All right. They have collected all the best practices in one place, and that is known as PMBOK. So if you can follow that PMBOK, then actually you are following the best practices, and that PMBOK is written by the global volunteer people from different sectors, different industries. And as we already know, the PMP we can apply in software, in IT, in healthcare, in manufacturing, in development projects, in construction, everywhere. So everywhere you can use the project management knowledge of PMBOK. And what other extra benefits, additional benefits are, you will get competitive advantage among your peers, among your competitors, in your career, in your job placement, everywhere. And PMI actually maintain in every country chapter. Chapter means a volunteer community who are actually promoting PMBOK and project management practices in that country. And there are 300 PMI volunteer chapters throughout the globe. Almost it is into more than 200 countries. So I don't know whether Somalia is having any PMI chapter or not, but you can easily establish a chapter in your country to promote project management. So if you have a chapter, that will create a networking potential, networking opportunity, and you can actually get a lot of benefits from that network. And as I mentioned that PMBOK is written by global community. That is a global initiative. So you will gain invaluable experience learning the PMBOK. So now let's talk about project management certifications. So this course actually mainly focusing on PMP, Project Management Professional Certification, and also those who are interested on CAPM. If you are not having project management experience, then you can go for CAPM. That is also a renowned certification. So CAPM, the only prerequisite for CAPM is 23 hours of project management training. So this course, in our course, we will have 35 hours of project management training. 35 hours of. So if you do the course, you are eligible for the CAPM exam. And let me talk about some financial matters. So if you want to go for CAPM certification exam, you will need total $257 for the exam. All right. And let's talk about the exam structure. So the exam will be online, and there will be 150 multiple choice questions. You will get 3 hours of time to answer the questions, and the passing mark is 61%. Okay, so this is about CAPM exam. So as of now, do you have any question? Anyone have any question? If not, we will further. We'll move further. And
according to exams here, it will be only multiple choices. The PMP.
Can you repeat, please?
According to the exam, the questions will be only multiple choices.
Yeah, you're right. Only multiple choice, but a slight change occurred in CAPM exam that in classical multiple choice questions, only one option is correct. But in some questions, you will get two options is correct. So you have to select two questions also. That question will mention that you have to identify two correct questions, correct answer. All right. So this is a slight change in CAPM exam. And in PMBOK, there are actually 13 chapters. 13 chapters. So in different chapters, how many questions will come? Percentage. So from first 3 chapters for CAPM exam, 15% question will come. Okay. And in other 10 chapters, you see, so these are the percentage questions will come from different chapters. Okay. So in this way, you will get questions from different chapters. And reference text. So main book, the only book for CAP exam is required is actually this book, PMBOK guide. So I will share with you the soft copy of PMP, PMBOK guide. I will share with you. You can take printout of that and you can read that. And additional document you can, if you want, you can study. That is one book written by this one written by Rita Malkahi. This is the writer's name, Rita Malkahi, CAPM exam preparation book. So if you are interested to read additional material, so this is the best material in the market. But for CAPM exam, what I suggest, this book is enough. All right, this book is enough. So let's now talk about PMP. Our main focus will be on PMP certification exam. So PMP stands for Project Management Professional Certification. Project Management Professional Certification. So this is the logo. So this logo is changed now because the branding is changed in this year. So this logo is changed. So this is the logo of PMP certified. And if you are a PMP certified, then you can use this logo in your business card. All right, and you can also put PMP, this term PMP, after your name. Like for example, for my name, I actually always use Shahid Reza, then comma PMP. So if you get this certification, you can also use this certification with your name, and everybody will recognize that you are a PMP certified. So let's see what are the prerequisites for PMP exam. So there are actually 3 categories of prerequisite for PMP exam. First one is education, and already we discussed about education. If you have 4-year degree, or sorry, that means graduation, or if you are not having graduation degree, you are having secondary degree, that means 12th grade, or you are having diploma, you can also sit for the PMP exam. No issues. But what I told earlier, that you have to have more experience when you are coming from this area. When you are coming from this area, this secondary certification. But if you have graduation, then it will require less project management experience hour. So if you are coming from 4-year degree, that means graduation, then you have to show 4,500 hours of project management experience. All right, but if you have only secondary degree, grade 12, or any diploma degree, then you have to show 7,500 hours of project management experience to be eligible for the exam. And minimum 3 years project management you have to have. Real life project management experience you have to have to sit for the exam. All right. So Sulaiman and Hirsi, have you understood this?
Yes, sir, we understood well.
All right. Rajan, have you got all the points? Sadman?
Yes, yes, yes.
All right.
Thanks.
So, yeah, so minimum 3 years experience you have to have. All right. And when you will show the project management experience, you cannot show previous last 8 years experience you can show, not more than that. All right. So I think in this team, everyone having not that experience, so you can show your latest 8 years of project management experience. So these are the 2 criteria. One is education, second one is project experience, third one is training. All right, third category is training. So you have to have 35 hours of project management training. So in this course, you will get this project management education experience. So if you do this training, you will get a certificate, and with that certificate, you can apply in PMI, and you will be eligible for the exam. So these are the 3 criteria, category of criteria. One is education, second one is project experience, and third one is training. So any questions on this slide? On this particular slide, if you have any question? So if no, I will go to the next slide. So let me talk about the fees for PMP exam. So PMP exam is not cheap. This is a costly exam. So you have to be PMI member, and the PMI membership cost is $139. If you are a member, then exam fee is $404, not $5. $405. So total is $544 for the PMP exam. Questions? Any question?
জি না স্যার, আমি এখন জয়েন করলাম, আপনাকে সালাম দিলাম।
ও, কে জয়েন করলেন?
জি স্যার, আমি শাহিনুর রহমান স্যার।
আচ্ছা, শাহিনুর রহমান।
আমার একটা ক্লাস ছিল স্যার, ইউনিভার্সিটি ক্লাস করতেছি।
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা, আপনি কি পার্টিসিপেট আমাদের?
জি স্যার।
Okay, fine. So আমরা আসলে just we are talking about the overview of PMP exam, and there's the exam structure, fees of the exam. So the video is already being recorded, so you can see the missing part. All right. Hassan will help you to get the missing part. All right. So the total exam fees is $544. All right. So now let's talk about exam structure. How many questions you will see in the exam? So you will get 200 multiple choice questions. And in this type of questions, this is actually classical multiple choice questions. Classical means there will be 4 options, A, B, C, D, and only one option will be correct. All right, only one, not 2, only one option will be correct. And the total time for 200 question is 4 hours of time. So you will get 4 hours of time to complete the questions. And also this exam is also online. And you have to get 61% to be a PMP certified. To be PMP certified, you have to get 61% of pass mark. All right. So there is a point. Have you seen here? 25 questions. 25 questions out of 200 carries no marks. All right. So actually, you have to score 61% within this 175 number. So you have to get out of 170, 61%. So that is not actually easy task, quite difficult task. So out of 261% is easy. Maybe 122 question is okay, but when it is 125, then you have to take serious preparation and you have to get that mark.
Sir, to the 25 questions which has no carry any marks. Is it well known or is it unknown? Can I have to do it?
Yeah. You cannot understand which are the 25 questions that doesn't carry mark. So that is not pointed out. So you actually will not know which 25 questions are not carrying any marks. So this is another difficulty. All right.
It will be known is good because of you can live if you know.
Right, but you will not. There is no pointer that these 25 are the questions that are not getting marks. All right, so let me talk about some other additional things. Somehow, if you fail in the exam first time, then actually you have to retake the exam. And if you are a PMI member, then what benefit you will get? The main benefit is the exam fee will $275. But if you are non-member, if you are not member of PMI, then you have to again give $375 for the certification exam if you fail first time. All right. So this is for the second time or third time. But for first time, we already discussed we need $544 of $554 of money. So there is a link here. So if you go to this link, you will get actually 2 documents. One is exam content outline, another one is handbook. So in the handbook, the things I am discussing here, you will get everything in the handbook. All right. And exam content outline, that is actually the total course I will complete. So everything is followed by this content outline, guided by this content outline. All right, so you can also download this and check whether you have all the knowledge, tools, techniques, and all the information you already have. So before sitting at the exam, sitting for the exam, you have to check this. But in the class, I will follow this content outline. All right, so let's see the exam blueprint. That means how many questions will come from which domain. So what is actually domain? You see there are 5 domains: initiating, planning, executing, monitoring, controlling, and closing. See, can anyone, and do you know these terms? Initiating, planning, executing, monitoring, controlling, and closing. Any idea?
Yes, sir. Initiation is the conceptual phase when this project is your mind and you are organizing the project in your mind, then when you write down it will be the second phase, it will be planning. Then second phase, when you implement, you will be executing. Then monitoring, it will be monitoring. Monitoring will be all the phases. Then the controlling or evaluation, it will be the last phase. Then closing.
Okay, fine, great. So who is this? Sulaiman?
Hirsi.
Hirsi, okay. Yeah, nice answer. Thank you. So I have drawn a bar here. Have you seen this? So in every project actually follow a pattern, right? So there are some activities in initiation. Initiation means beginning. Then after getting the approval and finalizing the concept of the project, you have to plan for the project. So this part is planning. All right. Then following the plan, you will do the execution. This is execution, right? Following the plan, you will execute. Then throughout the project, you have to do the monitoring and controlling. Monitoring and controlling, evaluation, progress check, whether everything is aligned or not, whether you are following the plan or not. So is there any deviation? Is there any plan need to be updated? So all these are actually monitoring and controlling. So this is monitoring and controlling. And finally is closing. So there are a lot of activities in closing. There are administrative closure, and your the product or service you have created through the project, you have to deliver that to the customer or to the clients, and you have to take approval from the client, the acceptance. Client need to accept all your product and services, all deliverables. Then you will do the closing. So every project, whether it is a IT project or development project or construction project, every project follow this design pattern. First, you need to initiate, second, planning, third, execution, fourth, monitoring, controlling, and finally, closing. So based on that, PMI actually set the exam questions. In initiation, you will get 13% questions. That means almost 26 questions you will get from initiating. Planning, 24%. That means 48 questions you will get from planning. And from execution, you will get 62 number of questions. And monitoring control, you will get 50 questions. And from closing, you will get 14 questions. So total 200 questions you will get from all these domains. Understood? So another very important criteria is only getting total 61% will not ensure your pass. To be passed in the exam, you have to pass individually in each domain. All right, so out of 26, you have to get 61% in initiating, 61% in planning, more than 61% in execution, more than 61% in monitoring and control. If in any domain you fail, you will be failed in the exam. Am I clear? In any domain, if you fail to get 61% in any domain, you will be failed in the exam. So in each domain you have to pass.
For example, if the student said fail in initiating, but he passed all the other things and he got above 61, in the exam, will he re-exam all the exam or will he re-exam only the part that he failed?
Okay, no. You have to give the full exam again. Full exam again. Okay, so difficult. Let me discuss about how the result sheet looks like. In the result sheet, you will not see any numbers. All right, you will see this. What you will see? In initiation, planning, execution, monitoring, control, and closing, there are 3 scales. Whether you have achieved the target, below target, or above target. So there are 4 scales in each domain. First one is needs improvement. Second one is below target. Third one is target, and fourth one is above target. So in each domain, you have to get at least target. Here you see, this is the result sheet of a past PMP past student, and what you are seeing here, he got target in 3 domains. In one domain he got below target, but another domain he got above target, so it balanced. And if you see the upper portion, so you have to achieve this, your mark should cross this line. So then this student is here, so that he passed actually. Please remember, if you get in any domain needs improvement, in any domain, needs improvement means fail. So if you get needs improvement in any domain, then you are failed. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, you have to get the passing mark in every domain. All right. So in any domain, if you get needs improvement, you will be failed. Question.
Sir, target means what? 61%.
You can assume that 61%. 61%. Yeah.
In your previous slide, there is the below target. Below target means.
Below target means he actually passed, but not passed adequately.
61%.
Not get 61% or the targeted mark he didn't achieve, but he is actually somehow passed actually, not failed, passed. Okay. But if you get needs improvement, that means you are failed. All right. So okay. So interesting thing is, I am talking about 61%, right? I am talking about 61%, but no marks is mentioned in the result sheet or anywhere. So what happened actually, if you get difficult questions, then maybe 61% is okay for you. But if you get easy questions, then maybe you have to score more. Otherwise, you can achieve the target one. All right. So this way, target varies actually. If you get easy questions, the target will be much higher. That means you may need to score 70%. But if you get difficult questions, then 61% is okay. If you get 61%, that means you achieve the target. Okay, now let's talk about certification life cycle. If you pass the PMP exam, you will get the certification, and that certification will last for 3 years. All right. So after 3 years, you have to renew your certification. How do you renew the certification? You do not need to sit for the exam again. What you have to do, you have to earn 60 PDUs for renewal. 60 PDUs. PDUs means Professional Development Unit. Professional Development Unit. 60 PDUs you can earn in different ways. Say you are participating in a project management related training or project management related seminar. If that seminar duration is 1 hour, then you will get 1 PDU. If the seminar duration is 2 hours, you will get 2 PDUs. Or for example, you are reading a book on project management and you have taken 5 hours of time to complete the book. Then you can claim you have earned 5 PDUs. So this way, within this 3-year cycle, you have to earn 60 PDUs. So this is not a difficult task, very easy task. All right. Okay, so this is me. When you'll certify, you will be the PMP certified. In your dashboard in pmi.org, in your dashboard, you will see your name and other things you will see here. Your certificate will be here. Your report card will be here. And people from any country, from anywhere can search you and find you in pmi.org site to verify your certification. So certification roadmap, as I talked about earlier. So first certificate is CAPM for the students who are not having experience. PMP is the most recognized certification, PMP. and we'll focus on PMP. And PgMP and portfolio management professional, both are for the senior people, senior guys. And there are some special certification from PMI. One is related to business analysis. You know, business analysis is one of the important thing in everywhere today. So if you have interest in business analysis, you can take certification in business analysis. And then Agile. Agile is another popular certification. People are not managing project in traditional way or predictive way or in following waterfall method. Now people are following or managing project using Agile. So if you are having interest in Agile, so you can learn about Agile. There is a special book on Agile from PMI, and you also sit for the exam for PMI ACP exam. ACP means Agile Certified Practitioner. And scheduling for the scheduler. Scheduler means those people who manage the project schedule throughout the project. They are known as scheduler. So in big projects, there are some professionals who actually manage the schedule of the project. So for them, there is one certification, scheduling professional, PMI ACP, SP. And risk management in one of the very important things in project management. So if you are especially interested in working in risk-related activities, risk management-related activities, you can go for this certification. So in this page, I have shown 4 certification, and in this page, 4 certification. These are the 8 certification from PMI. All right. So what next? If you are PMP certified, what you need to do? You have to sell yourself. You have to try to bigger sell, do bigger sell. And you have to give more effort to sell yourself. So you have to think about yourself as a product. The way product is promoted in the market, the same way as a person, as an individual, you have to promote yourself in the market. Otherwise, nobody will bring opportunity on your foot. You have to move, you have to sell. All right. You have to promote yourself. Okay. So reference text. So for PMP exam, the main text is the same, PMBOK guide, and the additional text that I will suggest you, that is Rita Malkahi's PMP exam preparation guide. So both these books you have to study for PMP, for clearing your PMP certification exam. Okay. All right. So couple of last slides. I will talk about this slide later on. Let me talk about this slide. Okay. Let me talk about this slide. Let me draw something. So I have drawn this circle. Can you see?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Say this circle is the project. The project we are going to do, say this is the circle, this is the project. So when you are going to participate in my class, or you are going to read PMBOK, study PMBOK, you are going to understand the concept of PMBOK. And also in the PMP exam, when you are facing the questions, going to solve the questions. So everywhere you have to remember a couple of things, couple of matters very clearly. All right. Number one thing is the project PMBOK is talking about, and I am teaching you that project actually not a small project. We are talking about a project which is very large project. So the concept of PMBOK is written focusing on large project, not small projects. So if you don't take that into your head, into your mind, that you cannot understand the concept of PMBOK. So that's why you have to understand the project PMI is talking, PMBOK is talking, and I am teaching, and you will get questions in the exam, all are talking about big, large projects. How large it is? Let me tell you. The project length or duration must be 1 year plus. 1 year plus. It is not a small project of 2 weeks or 4 weeks. It is a large project which takes minimum more than 1 year. Second thing is, the project you are doing, the budget is minimum $1 million. Minimum $1 million project, not 1 lakh taka project. All right. Not a small project. We are not talking about a small project. We are talking about large project. So more than the budget of the project is more than $1 million. All right. And the number of people working with you in your project team is more than 100 people. You got me? More than 100 people, not 5 people, 2 people, or 10 people. You are dealing with 100 people. All right. And number 4, in your project team, people of different culture. I am writing this culture, C. All right. Different culture, different religion, different language. All right. Different age. Even in your team, robots are working with you. Robots, not human being. Maybe your team member is a robot. All right. So you have to consider all these things in your project to understand the concept of PMBOK. And another very important thing is the whole team is not sitting in one place, not co-located. They are sitting in dispersed, in distributed locations. Maybe some people are sitting at Somalia, some are sitting at Dhaka, some are in Chittagong, someone is Singapore. So 4 or 5 countries people are sitting and they are working together in a single project. Have you understood what I try to understand it, make you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. So when you are going to explore, going to read PMBOK, or when you are listening to my lecture, or when you will interpret questions in PMP exam, always you have to consider big situations, not a small project, small situations. If you do that, you will you will get misconception about different concept of PMBOK or project management. So this is very critical for understanding. Okay, I think I am going to stop here. So how we'll proceed in the next classes, I will prefer questions. You will ask me questions. I actually prefer questions. The more you ask, the more you learn. If you don't ask, you will not learn. So if you have any questions in your mind, at any time you can ask me. All right? I love questions. Huh? So in our class, you will ask me any question, any confusion, I will try to give you answer. Okay, so this is the last slide actually. If you have any questions, you can ask me if you have any questions. So all this about actually PMP exam, CAPM exam, overview, exam structure, fees, how much money we need for the exam, and also the reference books I mentioned. And also I mentioned a very important thing, how to change your mindset to understand PMBOK. So if you have any questions, right, this point you can ask.
বইয়ের সফট কপিটা কি স্যার দেওয়া যাবে স্যার? প্রোভাইড করা যাবে কি?
Yes. Yeah. I will share with you a lot of soft copies of PMBOK and this material. I also share this material and soft copy, and I will also share 3-4 books with you.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
In the next classes. So that will help you to understand and prepare for the exam.
Sir, I have one question, sir.
Yeah, please.
Sir, after the certification will expire after 3 years. Am I right?
Yes.
And after that, we have to claim 60 PDOs For
No, not after that. Within that 3 years. Within that 3 years.
okay, within the 3 years. For claiming PDUs, we have to pay to PMI.
No. Videos you can earn free. You can earn free.
Okay.
Just reading a book, participate in a seminar. Most of the seminars are free. So if you participate in any kind of seminar, the duration of the seminar will count as a PDU. Free. This is
Okay.
free.
Okay.
Sir,
How to claim this? I'm not clear about this. How to claim this PDUs? If I reading the book, then how to claim the PDUs?
Okay. There are options online. There are options online. You can just submit your PDU there. There is a form. You just fill up which book you have read, who is the writer, how many hours you have to taken for the book. That is okay. And submit. That's
okay. Thank you.
So it is the online process.
Okay.
There is no manual intervention.
Okay.
Hello, sir.
So far so good. Any questions?
Yeah, I have a question, sir.
So if you are not having questions,
hello.
Yeah, please.
Yes, sir.
Go on.
Sir, I have a question. Sir, should we prioritize for the PMP or CAMP?
If you do you have experience, project management experience?
Yeah, which one should we give priority? Just is it BMB or professional project management or CAB?
Yeah, I understood your question. I am asking you, do you have project management experience, real life project management experience?
No,
do you have?
No, I don't have a project management experience.
Oh, okay. Then you have to go for CAPM. All right.
Yeah.
CAPM will be better for you.
Yeah. So that may be the main cause. Okay.
So CAPM will be right for you, and
For
that
this
is also a very recognized.
So for this course, sir, is it PMB or is it CMB?
CAPM.
CAPM. Is it yeah. Okay.
So I will share with you the presentation slides so that you can see everything. And if you have questions further, you can ask me in the next class. Okay, Hassan, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Hassan, yeah. So
Yes,
I
sir.
have just taken the first chapter. So I think a lot of questions came and I tried to give answer. So today I am going to close the class. From next class, when we will take next class, Friday, Saturday, or
Sir, it will be better if our schedule is changed because some students have from the MBA student, so they have the Friday and Saturday class. So if you are free on the other days, then we can shift our schedule. If our student have no problem.
okay. But if you want to complete your course quickly, then we can take 3 classes every week. Say Friday, Saturday. I think after 7 is okay. 7 to 10 is okay timing, because no one have any work at that time, I guess. And if you want in the middle, say on Monday or Tuesday, we can take another class, 7 to 10 p.m. if you want to complete the course fast. So what do you think, Hassan? So next class will be on Friday or what?
Sir, Monday or Tuesday is better because Saturday and Friday have the class of the MBA student. Especially Mr.
Okay, all right.
Shahinur Rahman requested me to keep the class.
Oh, all right. So what you want? Monday is okay for me. Tuesday is okay for me. No issues. So do we need to leave all the weekends, or you can take class in weekends, because for some people, students, some participants, maybe weekend will be better. So can we take one class in weekend, Saturday or Friday?
Yes, sir. Friday,
And
I
another,
think.
okay, now. So
Yes, sir.
let's take
Friday
one
it is
class
good.
on. Okay.
Friday is
So
good, sir.
Friday is good.
Friday.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So one class on Friday, 7 p.m. Another class on Monday, right? 7 p.m.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, sir.
So today is 24th October and today is Saturday. So we are having the next class on Monday at the same time.
Okay,
All
sir.
right.
Per week, how many
And
classes?
next class I will take it on Zoom. On Zoom. Share link, and I will request Hassan to send me all the mobile numbers of everyone, because I will create a WhatsApp group for everyone, including
Yes,
you,
sir.
Hassan,
It will
so
help.
that we can
Yes, sir.
communicate in the, yeah. And I will share all the soft copies, all the documents in that WhatsApp group, so that you can easily download and study.
Yes, sir. And how many
Okay, Hassan?
classes per
Okay,
week
so
will
please
we take?
everyone send me.
Class will be, I think, I will target to finish the class within 12 classes, but what I feel, it may take few more classes, huh? Maybe 15 or 16 classes.
Per week, how many? Three
So
classes
we are
or four?
targeting 12 classes.
Per week, how many classes? 2 or 3, sir?
What is going to be the duration of each classes?
3 hours, 7 to
Yeah,
10.
7 to 10. Okay.
There will be 15 minutes breaks in the middle.
So please
All
send me
right.
here the
So
WhatsApp number, the chat box. This is it will be great for us to create the WhatsApp group. So please send me the chat box your WhatsApp number, please.
actually, I will create the group, because I have to maintain the group. So I will create the group and I will share the link with you. Then you can include others. All right. Hassan.
Yes, sir. Sir,
Okay.
actually, sir, I say the others people who have don't I have the number. So if they here is the Rajon Shahinur Rahman, Sadman sir already give their number, and others people please give us your number, WhatsApp number, so that we can add you in the WhatsApp group. We suggest our sir.
Okay. Okay. They can also
আর এই ভিডিওগুলো
send
কোথায়
it
পাওয়া
to.
যাবে ক্লাস শেষে?
I will send all the video recorded classes in by mail.
ওকে.
All right. So, all right, I think now. So I will create the group and send you the
Yes, sir.
link, Hassan. Please include everyone in that group. And some students are coming from my side, so I have their number. I will include them in the group. Nasser bhai join করছিলেন নাকি? দেখি তো নাই।
Yes, Assalamu alaikum. I came late
Okay.
because of my family some gathering. That's why I came late. I have just joined. So today is the
Okay.
introductory session, or are we going to have any class today?
No, I just introductory, and I have just given the overview on PMP exam, PMP structure, fees, all about this. So
Do you have
from
any
next class,
kind
actually, we will start the class.
Okay. Any kind of guideline for us who have got just a very small, the timeline is very thin. So any test taking strategies or tips for us, this last group of this 6th edition?
I think already I discussed with you in WhatsApp. I think you can follow that.
Okay.
That will be handy. And
Great.
this class, actually, some students will not sit for the exam. They want to know about project management.
Okay.
So I will actually move in that way, but for special considerations like you and maybe Shumait Islam, and
Okay.
2, 3 have now joined in this class. So
Yeah.
for them, actually, maybe I can advise you in different in WhatsApp group in or other ways.
Okay. Okay. That
So
would be
or you can
that.
also reach me at any time. Any questions, any confusion, you can reach me through WhatsApp.
Sure. 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 Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you so much.
thank you. So Hassan, we are so let's close today. Next class will be on Monday at
Yes, sir.
7
Thank
p.m.
you so much, sir.
Okay, thank you, Hassan.
Okay, sir.
Okay, bye then.
Yeah,
Huh?
thank
Thank
Bye.
you.
Allah.
Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
হাসান ভাই আছেন?